following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Richmond, Virginia, weighing 198 pounds, Tony Donati.
Tony Donati, who we understand has an extensive amateur wrestling background out of Campbell University in the great state of North Carolina. And this is a big moment for him.
Yeah, AEW debut. Going against a very good friend of mine.
Yes,
See, I do have some friends.
Well, yeah, you have acquaintances maybe.
Oh, no, this one's a friend.
Really a friend,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, you have to. I live with him, so...
And his opponent,
He doesn't do the washing up all the time. That does really annoy me, to be fair.
From Corliss,
But,
Norfolk,
you know.
England, weighing 181 pounds, super bad, Kip Sabian.
Along with the super bad girl, Penelope Ford.
They are an attractive couple, aren't they?
Well, yes, they are.
You're allowed to say yes.
Yes. No, I agree. She's absolutely gorgeous, and he's
So's Kip.
he's a very handsome young man.
He's a beautiful man.
He's a very handsome young man. I agree.
He walks around the flat in his underwear sometimes. So I'll be honest, I enjoy that.
Okay, all right. I don't need to know any more about.
Only in the
flat.
mornings.
Okay, I get that.
I tend not to, because look at him. I mean,
Right. Okay. All right. I know what my next line is, but I'm not going to say it because it'll get edited out. I've got the next line just in the back of my head.
you can tell me later.
Okay, here we go. It's going to be Kip Sabian going up against Tony Donati in this matchup here.
Well, my money's on Kip.
Oh yeah, I think, and I think certainly he has the advantage here because, well, he's got that great athlete at ringside. I mean, Penelope's
Absolutely.
more than just
Like we were saying in the last match, like, you know, having that corner person for you is going to be a really good, you know, in this case, a cheerleader, like someone to really hype you up, get you going.
sure
Yeah. And she's incredibly supportive of him.
standing neck vice here by Sabian. He snaps him over.
Sabian's an incredibly accomplished technical wrestler as well.
Yeah, you know, sometimes we don't give him enough credit for that because he comes out and he's got the flash, he's got the
He's a massive
sunglasses.
arsehole.
Yeah. Yeah. And we don't give enough credit for being a great accomplished mat wrestler. And we mentioned about the look at
Yeah, his amateur background's come to play here for
Yeah.
Tony Donati, yeah.
Donati using that neck vice as well. Now he's sent to a side headlock. And here now, Sabian sends him back to him. Just holding right on.
Keeping hold, very
There you
safe.
go. Driving down, just
Getting the advantage there, the height advantage.
just dropping down to one knee.
Lower centre of gravity is going to be harder to be thrown off now. Oh, good boy.
Yeah, okay, and
The very British greeting there.
is that? Yeah, that's right.
It's like saying hello.
Right, that's
I think that's what my dad used to tell me.
right. Well known that Winston Churchill did that many
yeah.
years ago, and
I think his was facing the other way.
yeah, down the other way, and
Oh, good catch into a headlock. there.
yes, sir, into a front chancery. And as Aubrey Edwards checks in, I want to remind you that well, we saw recently on an edition of AEW Dynamite. That Colt Cabana had something to say about Penelope, that he thought Penelope was a great athlete, that she didn't need to be hanging around her boyfriend that much, if she would focus more on her abilities in the ring. And Kip took exception to that, and he got the
Well, I
face slap.
think Colt should mind his own business.
Well, it was just an opinion. I mean,
Should shut up though, shouldn't he?
okay, well,
Yeah. So you got nothing to say to that, have you, Tony?
no, well, you know, I think I hate to say this, I kind of agree with him in that Penelope is.
Look, he's allowed, like, you're allowed to voice your opinion. You know,
Right.
freedom of speech does not mean freedom from consequence. So he said
Okay,
what he wanted to do.
I agree. Freedom of concept. Oh boy, running foot strike that time to the face, and now between the shoulder blades is
That's
slapping.
going to suck.
Oh man,
Go on, Kip.
Into the midsection. Kip has really turned up the heat here now.
Yeah.
Kip Sabian has been laying him in here. And
I think he's hurt his shoulder.
what he's asking Aubrey to.
So he's done a very sensible thing here because his shoulder is hurt and you need to get that checked by,
Yeah.
by a professional.
We
Oh,
need-
no, she was doing nothing there. She was just checking on him, making sure his breathing was okay.
Well, it's not okay now, I don't think.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, it's
Wonder what happened.
Snapmared him over that time and drives the knee in between the shoulder blades once
That's
again.
gonna hurt.
Sabian's going to do it again, just hauling off of that knee. Now pulls back here, almost like a surfboard type maneuver. And again, driving the knee in. Both combination knees driving him in.
From what I've heard, Kip is very versatile with all his body parts.
Well, since you're a roommate, I'm not going to go there either. And pulling back now again, as Sabian, you see Tony Donati trying to get out of it, and he very effectively gets out of it by hanging on.
Yeah, a kick to the gut is normally quite an effective way of stopping someone hurting you.
Yes, it is. An old-fashioned kick to the gut, right?
I'll show you later if you want.
No, I'll believe you.
Okay.
You don't have to show me anything. I believe anything you say, Jimmy.
Okay. I wish you were my bank manager. Oh, what a kick to the face.
How about that from Sabian? Rolls through with him. Oh, wow. 1,
that must
2,
have sucked.
oh! And he got out of it.
He did. I mean, fair play to him for kicking out of that, because that kick must have sucked.
That was a goal kick.
Yeah. What sort of sport are you talking about there? Because we have different ideas of what football is, I think.
Well, I was going to say soccer, but if I say soccer, you get offended, right?
I don't get offended. I'm just saying, like, we play football with our feet, and you play football with your hands.
And our heads, unfortunately. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh. Backed him in. Nicely done there.
Yeah, it was very,
Yeah, very well done by...
I mean, Kip is pretty, but he's not the cleverest person.
Yep. And Donati trying to pick him up here. Has him hooked up.
For the cross-legged Michinoku driver there. Didn't catch it. What? Oh, what is this move?
How about Donati?
Hammerlock brainbuster there. That was a nice move.
Very well said. Hammerlock brainbuster. 1-2. Donati came one count away from a major upset.
Fair play to kicking out of that. That's going to hurt your arm and your shoulder real bad.
Into the corner once again.
Oh, nasty tumble there for Tony. Had him scouted there. Oh, beautiful.
Making a great show here, man. Oh, but
had him scouted there.
He sure did. Sabian. He's got him hooked up. Wow.
Beautiful move there from Kip.
Kip's not done yet. Sends him into the ropes.
Oh, straight in his face.
Knee strike, swinger, and a Russian leg sweep. Hooks him in.
Beautiful
submission hold.
I mean, he's got everything.
Well, he's finally tapping out.
Well done, Kip. We'll have a beer at home. Although I think he prefers
Here's
cider.
your winner by submission, Kip Sabian.
Kip Sabian being cheered on by
well done, buddy.
His buddy here, Jimmy Havoc, and of course, celebration in the ring with the one and only Penelope Ford, the super bad girl. Thanks very much for joining us this week on AEW Dark. Don't forget, tomorrow night on TNT, I'll be joined by Chris Jericho for a special edition of AEW Dynamite. This is Tony Schiavone. See you next time on AEW Dark.
Some tag team action here, man. We got Kip Sabian with the lovely Penelope Ford and Jimmy Havoc in tag team action on Dark. Yeah.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from Richmond, Virginia, Tony Donati.
He's got some badass music, this guy.
That's pretty cool. Bopping along.
Damn.
Could replace Judas as the #1 song in AEW.
Tony Jones. That's not his name. No.
And his tag team partner from the Butterfly Garden, Faboo Andre.
Well, Faboo Andre making his return to AEW. hopefully this outing is a little lengthier and a little better in the result category than his first one when he ran into Jon Moxley.
Yeah, that's never good when you're running into Mox, for sure. This guy's a very interesting individual. That gap in those teeth?
From the Butterfly Garden, Taz.
That's how they do it. That's what happens over there.
And their opponents, introducing first, being accompanied to the ring by Penelope Ford from Gorleston, Norfolk, England, weighing 218 pounds, super bad, Kip Sabian.
Well, in Tony Donati's first match in AEW, he faced Kip Sabian in one-on-one competition. Unfortunately for Donati, he came up the short straw that night, but
yeah, well, when you're dealing with super bad, when you're dealing with Kip Sabian, lovely Penelope Ford, it's just tough. It's just tough goings. And now you bring out their friend Jimmy Havoc.
And it's going to be even tougher going. And a very, very unlikely trio of Jimmy Havoc and Kip Sabian alongside Penelope Ford, but they've been effective. They've been really showing that they're a force in tag team wrestling.
And his tag team partner from Camden Town in London, England, weighing 14 stone, Jimmy Havoc.
Well, you see right there, Jimmy Havoc's record in 2020, 6-3, you know, which is nice in itself. But I like them as a team to the point you just made as Calvin, Kip, and Jimmy Havoc. I like what they bring. I think they have a good cohesiveness. And they're just ruthless SOBs, which I think is great. It's a major thing you need to be a winner. You got to be mean. You can't be nice and have fun and have more friends to be successful, in my opinion. And these two guys are mean dudes.
Well, Havoc and Sabian, we've talked about it before. They complement each other so well.
Oh, see what I'm saying? You got to be mean.
Havoc's the smash, and Sabian's the flash. Ooh. And now Faboo Andre is just getting brutalized by Jimmy Havoc right here.
Whenever you're dealing with someone with two last names, it pisses you off. Either your name is Faboo or Andre.
Oh!
Right? He's got two names. He got bit on the face. See that?
A chunk of his face removed by Jimmy Havoc right there. Faboo Andre might need some plastic surgery to go along with his dental work.
Dr. Britt Baker could help those gappy teeth, and then he's got to find someone who does cosmetic work on the facial area. That's all. It's simple.
Now, Kip Sabian tags in, but Andre's there.
Yeah, nice drop kick.
Drop kick, but right into Havoc, who tagged himself in and just bull rushed Andre with that elbow strike. Tony Donati looking on the corner.
Yeah, if I was Tony Donati, I might not be in a rush to get into this match to deal with Kip and Havoc.
Yeah, Jimmy Havoc, one of the most creatively sinister members of the AEW roster.
Yeah, he's a master of joint manipulation. He will take a pinky, a thumb, a wrist, and snap it with no remorse.
Andre steps up with the tiaras, takes Jimmy Havoc over. Havoc a little disoriented for a second with the bandera. Sends Andre up, and now Andre coming off the middle rope, crossbody. Havoc kicked out before a cover was applied. Great ring awareness there by Jimmy Havoc. He dodges out of the way, and a big right elbow strike rattles Andre.
Yeah, Andre was a little overzealous and got caught with that uppercut. And here, watch out.
Jimmy Havoc charges in, nobody home, but Kip Sabian right there to help his partner out.
Great 1-2 punch. Havoc misses, and Kip capitalizes. Great stuff. Great teamwork, you know, good stuff.
And Sabian boots to the midsection, repeated shots. And, wow, Sabian.
Cut a promo on him.
Yeah,
stomp him.
Showing some aggression there, and Havoc helping out in the corner. Tag out, Havoc back in as Rick Knox admonishing Tony Donati. Donati not doing Faboo Andre any favors there. As Havoc once again.
Biting his forehead. Just like, that's the thing, so unorthodox is Jimmy Havoc. He will just bite a dude's face with no problemo.
Sending, I think now just sledgehammer shots across the back.
She is just a Hellcat. What a sweet girl. Look at her.
And we'll see Penelope in action later on tonight. But right now, she's given a very big assist to Havoc and Sabian. And Tony Donati, Taz, has still not tagged in this match.
And that's good if you're Tony Donati. He's fresh and he's safe. You know? This Faboo Andre is really just getting tore up, man.
Manhattan drop.
Oh my God.
Sabian and Havoc, the running boot takes Andre down. And now Kip Sabian, very cocky pin. Andre able to kick out.
Flexing, what a foot on a man's chest. Kind of hooking a leg, you don't see that much.
Le Champion-esque.
That's a good point. See how Kip keeps his back to his opponent's corner? That's the key to preventing, you know, the man to tag his partner in. Good job by Kip Sabian.
Doing a great job of cutting the ring in half right across that hypotenuse.
Oh, we've seen this before. The field goal Jones. We've seen this.
And they're tease him up.
That's got to be good.
And they're tracking it. Oh, wide right, says Rick Knox.
Is it wide left or right?
Faboo on. Oh!
The eye poke. That's legal.
That is legal.
Legal eye poke.
Cover, lateral press, 1, 2, no, 2 count.
Very innovative, right? Jimmy Havoc puts his fingers near the man's pupil area, and then you have Kip kick him in the back to force his eyeballs into Havoc's fingers. It works.
And look at this, Andre being choked by his own hair. And he is,
split open.
Yeah, that kick might have, actually, no, it wasn't a kick, it was the bite. That was the
bite,
teeth
yeah.
of Havoc, yeah. Oh,
God.
Big right elbow. Havoc goes for the acid rainmaker. Sent into the corner, but Sabian got the blind tag there. Now, Faboo Andre escapes underneath and goes over the top of Sabian, and now
Here
Tony Donati.
See what Tony's got.
Oh, ran right into the boot of Sabian.
And he got shut down. Oh, maybe not. Look at this.
Nope, Donati. Some right hands. He's got Sabian reeling, but Sabian standing switch reverses. And just gut wrenched him over the top of that German suplex.
Yeah, pretty decent German right there. He popped his hips pretty quick. Didn't have enough to bridge, and you saw Havoc just landed hard. He fell off the apron. He got drilled there.
Tony Donati goes underneath. He's got Sabian. Oh, look at that. He had the arm captured behind the back. 1, 2, 2 count. And
Very
Taz,
unique.
that's an easy way to separate the shoulder.
You snap an elbow, break a guy's shoulder, and you see Faboo Andre's face is all split up from getting bitten up. Not by mosquitoes, by Jimmy Havoc's teeth.
And now Kip Sabian with Donati. Oh, that twisting neck breaker. Tony Donati looking for a tag, but nobody's in the corner. And Jimmy Havoc charges in, ran right into that back elbow. Oh, the lifting uppercut.
Oh, man.
And then, the running Death Valley driver. Now Sabian headed up to the top. Diving foot stomps.
God.
Just like a bolt of lightning from the heavens. Now Havoc.
They're not done. They're not done.
Oh!
Now they're done.
The drop kick, Michinoku driver combination. 2, 3.
Here are your winners, Kip Sabian and Jimmy Havoc.
Well, Havoc and Kip now sit at 2-1 as a tag team, which I think is impressive in itself. I mean, I'll tell you, they're mean as hell. They're nasty. They're motivated by the lovely Penelope. I mean, you can't go wrong with Superbad.
And they actually pulled out an old classic there, an homage to one of the great British tag teams, the leaders of the new school, that finishing maneuver that Marty Scurll and Zack Sabre Jr. used to use. And they picked up the win right there. And Taz, you are exactly right. Jimmy Havoc and Superbad Kip Sabian are on a roll. Ahead of their big 8-man tag team match tomorrow night at Fyter Fest, the Butcher and the Blade team up with the Lucha Bros, and they will be in action here next.
Yeah.
This is an 8-man tag team match set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring first, the team of Tony Donati, Faboo Andre, Joe Alonzo, and Brady Pierce.
Taz, they're playing your second favorite song here in AEW,
Yeah.
Tony Donati's ring music.
Yeah, it's something.
It's infectious.
Yeah. Yeah, it's infectious, all right. Gives you an infection. Yeah, that's what infectious means, right?
Yes, it does.
You get a friggin' infection. You get an itch. You get a rash.
It's
you
an
get
earworm.
chafing. You get like a chafing. It's like ringworm, you said? An earworm.
And their opponents first, from Buffalo, New York, at a combined weight of 501 pounds, the Butcher and the Blade.
I kind of wish Butcher and Blade
Have more pyro?
Yes, like right near us. I kind of wish Butcher and Blade were just wrestling these 4 men without any help. I really do.
I think they could.
I would love to see it. You know, but it's going to get even worse for these guys.
Joining them from Mexico City, Mexico, at a combined weight of 383 pounds, Pentagon Jr., El Cerro Miedo, and Rey Fenix, the Lucha Brothers.
Wow. Man, I think it's leftover pyro. They got it all in. That was crazy. That was awesome.
Well, if you joined us for the first night of AEW's Fyter Fest last week, you know that it was a night not to be missed. And tomorrow night at 8/7 Central on TNT, the second half of the epic 2-night Fyter Fest event. And a little bit of a preview, a warm-up match,
Yeah, I
if
wish
you
you
will.
wouldn't bring up night 2 of Fyter Fest without this tomorrow night. Because you understand what's going on with Brian Cage. You understand that Moxley is not defending the title. You understand it's now at Fight for the Fall on July 15th. And you understand that Brian and I are a little upset over that. So I don't know why you wouldn't bring that up, bro. Seriously.
Well, I'm
it was
bringing it
going
up.
so nice here.
I'm bringing it up because the Lucha Brothers and Butcher and Blade will be in action tomorrow night in an epic 8-man tag team matchup where they team up to take on the Young Bucks and FTR who are teaming for the first time ever.
Well, I was making a rhetorical statement.
I know you were, but I'm trying to
both.
promote the show.
I make questions and statements together.
I'm trying to make sure I get paid on Friday.
I understand.
And this is actually an important match for Pentagon Jr. and Rey Fenix. This is their first time teaming here in AEW, actually anywhere, in a number of months. And so it'll be interesting to see if that lifelong
Came up short.
Yeah. See, I mean, that's what the layoff will do to you, Taz.
Oh yeah, you lose that power and you're able to throw an arcing type glove.
Whoa. Tony Donati has had enough of catches, and now lays in a big right. Wow, Tony Donati coming out of the gates hot. Oh!
Yeah, that's you got to be careful, Pentagon. I mean, listen, both Lucha Bros are just tremendous. And that Joe Alonzo in the corner is making his face. He better watch out because he might get his face knocked off by one of these 4 men across. Get some respect, that kid. All those kids. I don't like any of them. How about that? No respect. None of them. They're a little hot now. She brought up night 2 of Fyter Fest.
That will be tomorrow night at 8/7 Central on TNT. And then in just 8 days' time, Fight for the Fallen for Jon Moxley. Will defend his AEW World Championship title against Brian Cage. And now,
look at packaging him up here. Oh, man.
Almost like a little bit of like the Paradise Lock. Oh! And now Lucha Bros. Kaza.
Oh, my God, that was awesome.
Great teamwork there by the Lucha Bros.
Amazing team. Lucha Bros are just tremendous athletes. Luchadors, they're awesome. And now, speaking of awesome, God, Butcher and Blade, we got Blade coming in. Check this out. Look at just how innovative.
And Taz, it looks like Lucha Bros have not missed a step during the layoff. Of course, Pentagon Jr. was participating in and won AAA's Lucha Fighters tournament, the empty arena tournament. But
speaking about missing steps, there's a guy in Blade who never misses a step.
Yeah, he is a fierce competitor and just as ferocious as his tag team partner, Butcher.
Oh, a big fan of Butcher and Blade. Oh, what a shot right there by Blade. Here comes Big Butch.
Butcher comes in, Blade follows up with a knife edge chop, and now...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well...
Lance Joe Alonzo, 1, 2, no!
I think Alonzo's smirking on the apron now.
Yeah, Faboo Andre broke up the pinning predicament, but... And now... Oh!
Man, jeez.
Rey Fenix walked the tightrope, and now The super kick brainbuster combination. Butcher, Blade, and the Lucha Bros, Taz, they are on the same page.
As odd as it sounds, they have a certain chemistry, these four men. Look at this.
Butcher giving a little Cerro Miedo to Pentagon Jr. And now, powerbomb full. Oh my.
Phoenix.
1, 2, 3.
The winners of this match, the Butcher, the Blade, and the Lucha Brothers.
Next level stuff right there by Butcher, Blade, and Lucha Brothers. Love it.
Taz, tomorrow night, part 2 of AEW's Fighters Fest. I am going to go out on a limb here and say that the Young Bucks and FTR have their work cut out for them.
I think, I completely agree with you on that.
The Lucha Bros and Butcher and Blade, they're mean, they're hungry,
and they're motivated.
Yeah. A tremendous preview for the action that you will see tomorrow night at 8, 7 Central on TNT.
I can't wait for this. Up next on Dark, two of my favorite guys in the whole world, Santana and Ortiz in action.
This is a tag team bout set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching ring first at a combined weight of 414 pounds, the team of Tony Donati and Baron Black.
As you can see, the first time these two men have teamed here in AEW.
I like the music. I'm into it.
I like the music too. What's that style of music, Vader? Is that like a, what is that? Exactly.
You really put me on the spot here.
Oh, you put me on the spot earlier. I just got even with you. It is kind of cool, though. Oh, speaking of cool, these are my guys.
Yes, sir, buddy.
Their opponents from New York, New York, at a combined weight of 425 pounds, Santana and Ortiz.
And if we're talking about cohesive tag teams here, Santana and Ortiz, they've been doing this for a long time.
Yep.
And I was shocked to find out that they've actually never had an AEW tag team title shot yet.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I'm a huge fan of these guys. A lot of people don't like them because they're mean, nasty, evil, proud members of the inner circle. Big fans of these guys.
You think the fact that they are, as you say, proud members of the inner circle have prevented them from getting a tag title shot? Maybe they're doing more of the bidding of the demo god than they are.
Chris Jericho, your buddy? That's your buddy, right? Chris Jericho, you and him are buddies, right?
Well, I don't have anything against him. I mean,
no, I'm not just joking around. You know me, I'd have fun.
Yeah, sure do. Now, the fact is, as he said, that they have not had an AEW tag team title shot, and they're trying to crack the AEW tag team rankings for the first time in 20 weeks. Yeah, we talk so much in this program about intimidation. These are two intimidating guys, man.
Yeah, they are.
From the time the music hits, you hear the dog barking, you see them come out.
Well, that's part of the whole deal that they bring out, because it's real. It's real. They're real, nasty, mean dudes. Straight up, straight New York guys. I can relate from the same part of town as these guys, so I get it.
They destroyed Sue's van.
They did. Poor Sue, right? You can't bring minivans to work or any kind of vehicle, especially from your parents.
Okay, and then they take it a step further on Dynamite.
Oh, yeah, the gear.
They would take the gear and they put bleach on it. That's
it's an old school rib. Oh,
that wasn't a rib. That is an old school rib, but that wasn't a rib.
Yeah,
that is just being vicious.
It was being vicious.
Oh!
Then they said they took. Oh, wow. Backstabber that time.
That was vicious too.
Nicely done by Baron Black. Hits the ropes.
Look at the speed of Santana. Wow. Straight kick right in the face.
Yes.
Awesome.
The best! The best! The best!
That's right, Ortiz. You guys are the best.
They're tremendous. I don't think there's any question since their arrival here in AEW.
But Vader, to your point, as long as they're teaming together, Santana Ortiz, their chemistry, as you know, is tremendous. It's evident in their work rate. Just look at it.
I mean, sometimes you see tag teams where they get along in the ring, they're effective together, but they're not friends. Santana Ortiz, they're family.
Yes, they are.
Donati trying to get him down with a lariat. That one was blocked that time by Ortiz, a forearm shot. Couple of that time in a DDT.
Oh!
Snapped that DDT that time, and Tony Donati tried to bounce to his feet, and not much there.
Yeah, good job by Donati, just not enough. Just not enough. Nice double on the hook. Chicken wing-esque suplex right there. I love it. Good job.
And suplexing right into his own corner there.
Smart.
Got him isolated.
Very smart.
Wow. Such heavy hitters. In the corner here is Ortiz. Knife edge chop right. Rimsberg.
Face wash in this guy's face. Donati's face is getting face washed. That sucks when that happens on YouTube.
Sucks when it happened anywhere, I would think, not only on YouTube.
Just trying to keep all the people writing the notes on YouTube put me over.
Oh, Tony Donati, though. Oh, not enough.
Glory Hound
Donati's
Jones.
going sit out powerbomb over the counter. Oh, no. I thought it was a counter. It was not a counter.
That's got to be it. Boy, it is.
The winner of this match, Santana and Ortiz.
They don't play games. They don't play games, Shivani.
No, they don't. Their 8th win. This New York City duo.
To deal with these animals. The best. You ain't ready.
To me, it's like the more they win, the angrier they get.
Yes, you are correct. You are correct, because Vader, that keeps you motivated, in my opinion. Story of my life, I relate.
Got to believe in yourself, right? Let's take a look at it again, Taz.
Donati gets caught here, sit out, powerbomb, and boom! Good night, shut the lights out, it's over. Dunsky, Santana takes out that team right there, good job. Chris Jericho's gonna be so proud of this man.
And he should be. Great win for Santana and Ortiz here on AEW Dark.
Get him. The best. The best. The best.
My favorite guy right here on this episode of Dark, no doubt, is a Team Taz member. Absolute Ricky Starks. Everyone's lucky. My man will be in action in this episode.
Yeah.
This bout is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring first from Richmond, Virginia, weighing 197 pounds, Tony Donati.
Taz, in your unbiased opinion, as a professional broadcaster,
I'm always unbiased.
what do you think Tony Donati's chances are here tonight?
Well, I don't like to use cliches, but I got to go with the slim to none. It's not happening. He's not beating this man coming out. Absolutely not.
Revolution is televised.
Yeah, Justin, I'll cue you.
And his opponent from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing 198 pounds, Absolute Ricky Starks.
You know, Excalibur, you'd love one of those awesome Team Taz shirts.
Yeah, you can get it at shopaew.com.
If you want, I could try and get you a discount code. Actually, no. I thought I used one up. My mom wanted one, but yeah, I don't have any of it. You know, it's a fact. We are building assassins, and Ricky Starks is a key assassin to our assassinations. I just came up with a new catchphrase. I just did that, bro, on the fly. I'm so friggin' good at something. I'm sorry. Were you saying something? What's that, buddy?
The other member of Team Taz, of course.
Oh,
the Machine, Brian Cage.
He's the FTW champion. Please, you know better than that. And come on, Excalibur. Let's reference the man properly as a champion. You know that. Hello. All right. Well, see, this is how we're gentlemen. And you saw that recently. I came out trying to have a conversation with Jake Roberts. I tried to be a gentleman, and he's referencing cartoons from friggin' 1950, calling us the Flintstones, which was not right, by the way.
Collar and elbow tie up there by Starks, driving Tony Donati back to the corner. Donati, a little aggression there, shoving Starks out. Cover. Oh, look at this roll-up one. Oh.
Well, see, that's the thing. Ricky Starks, he's so confident. He's not worried. If someone someone, Donati or whoever, tries to get a cover 1-2 on him, it's no big deal for him. He's so athletic, he's so smooth, he's so talented. He'll pop out and just go on offense like you see right here.
Scoop and no, slips behind us. Tony Donati rolls him up. 1, 2, no. Stark's able to kick out.
A little bit of a slip up Donati had was enough for Ricky to kick out. Watch out, Ricky.
Crucifix, 2, no.
What the hell's going on here? Come on, Ricky, let's go here, bud.
Oh, Donati sent to the outside. And Stark's in pursuit.
Let's see, not over the top rushing. Great pacing by Ricky Starks.
It's Stark's season for a reason. You get my drill?
He's the man. You heard what he said, bro. It's Stark's season for a reason. You heard him?
Yeah,
you heard him,
I got a headset on.
Okay, just make sure. Okay. You didn't put it over. I just figured you put it over. That's our jobs, right? We put things over. Hello, right? You know what I mean? Right, I'm just saying, Excal. Let's put it over, bro.
Stark stomping the chest. Picks up Donati, driving him down into the canvas center of the ring. Absolute Ricky Stark.
See that pose? He's been trying to interrupt you. He's been teaching me that pose. I just can't get it. I've been working on that pose. You know, the Ricky Starks absolute pose? Yeah. You're familiar with it, right?
Yeah, I saw it. I called him absolute Ricky Starks because he was doing the pose.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
See, look, he's just playing. Ricky Starks just playing with Tony Donati right now. Just playing with him.
And Donati sent across the ring. Starks comes in with that spear to the midsection. Starks up to the middle rope and comes off the drop kick to the chest.
Look at that. Look at that. How smooth and athletic. Stark season. See that little shot at Darby Allin?
And I was just about to ask you.
Oh, yeah. What's up?
What about the issues between Ricky Starks and Darby Allin?
Well, typically attacked on Dynamite. We saw him attack Ricky. Comes out with a skateboard, that punk heathen bum Darby, if that is his real name. And he comes out on a skateboard and he attacks with a shotgun dropkick Ricky Starks. While Cage is in a confrontation with the Murder Hawk Monster. It was mayhem, dude. Mayhem, I say.
And clothesline there by Donati. Starks is rattled. A second one. Donati hits the ropes. Starks ducks down. Donati went for the sunset flip. Ricky Starks, though.
Shut him down. Ricky shut him down.
Brings him back up to his feet. Tony Donati inside cradle. 1.
Whoa, what the hell? Whoa, get out of there. Whoa, get out of there. What the hell we doing, Ricky?
Swing and a miss.
Oh, nice switch.
Starks, drives the knee into the midsection. He pops Donati up onto his shoulders.
Gotta get him high. Here we go. Get him up. Jacked him up.
Just flattens him.
Shoots the half. Little Rochambeau. Yeah, buddy. Rochambeau. I love it. I love talking Cajun, bro. He taught me Cajun.
The revolution is televised. Starks.
Taught me Cajun. Ricky Starks is the man, bro. Absolute. I know you know it. I know you know what it's got.
Ricky Starks flipped the switch, and it was all over for Tony Donati after that.
You know the Rochambeau, right? You know how to speak a little Cajun, right?
Yeah.
Rochambeau. Somebody told me once I said it wrong. It don't matter. Ricky teaches me how to say look at that. The beautiful driving on the gut, then shoots a quick half Nelson right there. Shooting a half. Great way quickly he does, I should say. I want to get a little deeper on that half. I'll have a discussion with him on that. I'm always coaching that, Calvin. You know that.
Always coaching.
Always coaching.
Always looking. Is Taz the head, the leader, the whatever you want to call him, of Team Taz?
Yeah, listen, even in a victory, I'm still coaching guys up. Ricky's heading over here. He's the man. He looks great. He's the man, Ricky. Stop, Ricky, bro. Great job, buddy. Just shoot that half a little deeper. A little deep. He's not listening. On the half. A little bit cheap deeper. You got your coffee? Hey, Ricky! It's Stark season, bro. It's Stark season. That was good shit, bro. That was good. You heard it? Stark season.
Yes. There's a reason it's called Stark season.
Forget about the monetize.
And that reason is Ricky Starks.
Well, look what we have here. The Machine, Brian Cage, the FTW World Heavyweight Champion, in action next, right here on Dark.
This bout is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Richmond, Virginia, weighing 198 pounds, Tony Donati.
Taz, Tony Donati, you said at one time had your favorite theme music here in AEW, but I think that was until the new Team Taz track dropped.
The new Team Taz track is legit. Okay, that's number one. I never said Donati's music's my favorite. It's kind of like a catchy, puts me in a good mood.
All right. Well, I bet this music puts you in a good mood.
Of course. Are you kidding me?
And his opponent from Chico, California, weighing 278 pounds, the Machine, Brian Cage.
Okay, I don't understand why the man is the FTW World Champion and why esteemed ring and Brian will I guess Brian's not going to take care of it. Why is he not being announced as the FTW Champion? I'm getting a little hot before the match even starts. What the hell's going on here, Excalibur?
It's up to Justin Roberts. He's a wild card, man.
Oh, it's up to him. He just decides who gets called what now. I didn't want to get like this, see? This is what I mean.
Getting your agita up.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, Donati thrown into the corner. Cage. Oh, my.
Whoa, 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 buddy!
German suplex. Release German suplex, sending Tony Donati across the ring.
The Machine, Brian Cage, went deep. He went deep at All Out in the Casino Battle Royal. Yeah, we didn't win. I got it. It's okay. And this, by the way, a double overhook suplex. Sometimes you land on your head with that. I will say I did teach him that throw.
Tony Donati found that out the hard way. And now Cage with Donati up.
It's time for some bicep curls on AEW Dark. Here you go.
And just tossing Donati over the top. And Taz, you mentioned that Cage went deep in the Battle Royal, the Casino Battle Royale last Saturday night at All Out, but Cage and Starks had the last laugh on Darby Allin.
Oh, yes, and that makes me happy, and that's all good in the hood, as we say. But, you know, listen, like I said, Cage went deep. He did, and it was great, and I'm not surprised. I mean, I'm slightly disappointed about not capturing that win for our team, but it's okay. Brian's on point right now. Donati's in grave danger.
Donati, the flying forearm there, has Cage a little bit rattled. A second one.
What the hell's going on here? I just said he's in danger. Come on, Brian.
Brian,
oh! Super kick Jones. Look at that.
Thrust kick catching Donati on the jaw.
Uh-oh.
Now Brian Cage.
Look at
power bomb.
Yeah, look at this power, man.
And then the buckle bomb.
We're not done here, my friends.
Cage hoists him up. And he's got him set. Oh, just drives Donati face. First 1, 2, 3.
The winner of this match, the Machine, Brian Cage.
Well, I guess there's no need to win the match with the drill claw. I guess at any time, you know, Brian Cage, the FTW champ, can get wins any way he wants. When you're the Machine, you can do that. See what I'm saying?
Brian Cage, the FTW World Champion, has Tony Donati all hooked up, and then Weapon X spell the end of the night. For Tony Donati, Brian Cage, victorious, and Taz, I have to say, very impressive in victory.
Yes, always. Cage is always impressive. He's impressive with the beautiful FTW World Championship. He's only the third man ever to hold that title, by the way. Coming up right now, two of the younger stars here in AEW, Lee Johnson and Brock Anderson, team up right now.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Being accompanied to the ring by the Enforcer, Arn Anderson, the team of Lee Johnson and Brock Anderson.
Taz, a lot of raw talent between Lee Johnson and Brock Anderson, and then you combine that with the tag team expertise of Arn Anderson, Double A. That makes for a pretty potent combination.
Yeah, sure thing. You know, we've seen these two young cats team up times in the past, and they do a good job for sure. I think they have a future, and there's on Anderson. I think Brock and Lee have a future together as a team or individually.
And their opponents already in the ring, the team of Tony Donati and Faboo Andre.
That's Faboo with the black ashes on his face and the crazy hair. I don't know why anybody in pro wrestling would have. Why would anybody in pro wrestling have crazy hair? I don't get that.
I don't know. You have to talk to your father.
Oh, geez.
Before we get too far underway, big announcement. AEW making our Connecticut debut this February, Wednesday, February 23rd, for a combined Dynamite and Rampage event at the Webster Bank Arena in Bridgeport, Connecticut. And then AEW will be returning to Nashville, Tennessee, Wednesday, February 16th. Tickets for both events go on sale this Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern. AEWTIX.com. Makes a great holiday gift. Nice stocking stuffer.
Yeah, everybody loves their stocking stuffed, but right now, well, some people do. Front headlock by Lee Johnson with a go behind.
Remember, Taz, no kink shaming here on Dark. Side headlock takeover. Lee Johnson breaks out of the head scissors. Oh, fake Donati. Hold him up. Pinning predicament here. 2. No. Donati went for the boot to the midsection. Lee Johnson. Tremendous quickness and massive drop kick by Big Shotty.
Yeah, Shotty's smart. For a younger guy, he just, he has good poise and his timing's great. Now tag to Brock Anderson.
Brock Anderson and Faboo Andre. Collar and elbow type, center of the ring. Brock Anderson. Oh, actually, Faboo Andre comes behind underneath with a hammerlock. Maintaining control of the wrist. Brock reverses. Sends Faboo Andre into the rope. Oh, big right hand.
Punch, yeah. Full body slam right there by Anderson.
And Brock drops the elbow. Pointed the elbow on the jaw, side of the jaw, Faboo Andre. Just a 2 count from referee Paul Turner.
Yeah, well, that's good by Brock Anderson. Staying on Faboo right now. Let's see if he's got mine. Oh, nice slip through the legs there. Look at that.
Lowering soul butt by Faboo Andre. Makes the tag out to Tony Donati. And now some double team offense perhaps. Lee Johnson brings Brock Anderson back down to earth. Oh, thrust kick to Faboo Andre. And Brock drops Tony Donati. Far leg hooked. Wow, he got the win.
The winners of this match, Lee Johnson and Brock Anderson.
Yeah, good win for his team right there. Well done.
Yeah, Brock Anderson was done messing around. He dropped Tony Donati and scored the win for his team. Let's take another look.
Yeah, just jacks up his opponent right here, Donati. Face first. Done when that happens.
And let's hear from your winners.